Hello, this is a video demo for the ShiftMaster Shift Calendar created by Cal30 iPhone Solutions. You can find us on the App Store by searching for Cal30. This video is to be an aid in setting up your shift patterns. The first thing we need to do is describe the pattern. This particular department operates a 4-platoon rotation. They're designated as A, B, C, and D. The platoon A, they want the colors in red. Platoon B, they want that in green. Platoon C in blue. Platoon D in orange. Their days are broken into 2 shifts, a day shift and a night shift. You can call it first shift and second shift, primary and secondary shift. With the ShiftMaster, you have the capability of setting up a 24-hour shift pattern or a 2 shifts per 24-hour period, be it 10 and 14 or 12 and 12. The main concept, there's a primary day shift and then there's a secondary evening or night shift. With this department, a given platoon will work 2 day shifts in a row followed by 2 night shifts in a row. So in this case, the A platoon works days 1 and 2 during the day and the nights 3 and 4, followed by the B platoon and the days, and then 2 nights for the B platoon, etc. So A is followed by B, is followed by C, is followed by D, and that also applies to the nights. What you have is an 8-day rotation, but at any point in that 8 days, that can be considered day 1. So for instance, if today was C shift's second day, and you're setting up the calendar, this would be your day 1, 2, 3, which would be followed by A, would be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have an 8-day rotation, and for today, November 22nd, shift B is on their first day shift. So this is going to be our day 1 for our pattern. The finished calendar is going to look like this. We have today is the 22nd. It's the first day of 2 greens, and green we mentioned was B shift. So this is their first days, first and second day, then their first and second night. Followed by the C on Thursday and Friday of this week. I guess the C shift gets Thursday, Thanksgiving Day working. And then the day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday, they get to work. And then the green shift, which is B, they'll be working the evening of Thanksgiving. So they get to go home and have Thanksgiving with their family and then come back to work that night, it sounds like. So when we first come into the shift calendar, you'll see all the days are purple. And that is because we have not set up a pattern yet. Across the bottom is a toolbar. Tap on the settings icon and you'll come to the setup screen. Now if you remember, we said it was an 8-day rotation. So the first thing we want to do is tap in this field, select the number 8, select Done. Now what you have is an 8-day pattern, starts with today the 22nd and goes through next Tuesday the 29th. Now we're going to want to set up our shift colors. We had said A was going to be red. You double tap this color button. It'll bring you to the color selection screen. Select the red shade that you choose, or any color that you choose actually, and repeat. So the B shift, double tap, will be green. Done. The C shift or third shift will be blue. Done. The D shift, double tap on color 4, is orange. Now we have our colors set up. The next step you're going to want to do is to choose the primary shift color for each day. Now we had said that today's November 22nd is shift B's day 1. So we'll be starting here. So you'll tap the color selection. That tells you the current color or shift that you're assigning. And for the first 2 days of this particular pattern, it'll be the green for shift B. The next shift will be shift C for 2 days, followed by shift D, followed by shift A. Now remember, for the purposes of setting up your schedule to make it sync with your current work schedule, your first day on your pattern is actually today, not what may be considered day 1 of the rotation, because it still repeats every 8 days no matter where you start. Once you set the primary day colors, as a side note, if you only have 24-hour shifts on with your department, you're finished. Select the Done button in that case, and your pattern will be set up, with today being shift B, which is green. Swipe across, select the Home button to come back. Now this setup we're doing for the split shift, so we're going to go back to our setup screen, and you could have just stayed here if you're setting it up. I was just doing that as a demo to show for the guys and ladies who have the 24-hour shift. There's a checkbox on the bottom for set second shift. Check that. At this point, we're going to be setting the evening or night shift, which is going to color in the bottom half of each of our shift days. So if you look at this calendar, you'll see the evenings are on the bottom, the daytime is on the top. So for our day 1, the night shift is going to be A, again starting here in the rotation, which is our red. So select our red color for shift A, and then tap Tuesday and Wednesday. Continue with shift B for the night shift, which is color 2. Shift B, followed by shift C, and just filling them in. Then it rotates back around because it repeats back to shift D to finish out our pattern. And that's it. Select Done. And if you compare our 2 screens, identical. That's all there is to it. Now, as for other features, you can tap on a day once you're set up. Say you have an ADO, and that stands for Authorized Day Off. There are some departments that call it that. Some of them just call it as a rotating day. If you want to designate this particular day, November 23rd, as an ADO, select ADO. It'll mark it with a K, or Kelly Day, some departments call it. If the 25th is your payday, tap it, hit payday. If the 30th, you're going on vacation, taking some time off, vacation. If on the 12th, well, that'd be in the past, from the 26th, say you're on the A shift, but you're on call to help out another team, you're on call. If you're on a shift and you want to take some shift notes, you can type in and hit Done. You can see the underline indicating that there are notes for that particular day. Hope this demo has been helpful, beneficial to you. If you have any questions, please feel free to email us, cal30biz@gmail.com. We'll be glad to answer your questions and help you through. Thanks, and have a great day.